What's good in the hood, Playboys? All right, what's going on with you guys, man? Hope everybody had a nice and friendly Christmas. I hope the tios weren't over there trying to beat each other up for the last tamale. All's well that ends well, right? Incoming call options. Let me see what you got. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. And calls to voicemail. There you go. No, I don't want to say calls to voicemail. What's going on, people? Mr. Matt said, I really like this show, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure to subscribe, people. Don't cost you a dime, but you get $1 million worth of knowledge. I like that, homie. 818 is in the building. Cholo Mundo is in the house. Nobody does it better, homeboy. Nobody does it better. Let me get that number out of there real quick. I got people calling up. What's up, Mike Glory? ¿Cómo estás? Nah, but we're picking up no candy, alley. Guilty or what exactly? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. Eddie Mean, that's exactly what we're going to discuss right now, homeboy. We're going to go through the whole, the whole notions or motions of January 6th. Is it the insurrection is what they call it? Back where I'm from, homie, they call that a riot, carnal. Merry late Christmas, Gilly. What's that, you mean G? That's what they do, homie. Yeah, but people like that, homie. It gives the kind of news we need instead of other podcasts, drinking, pisto on live and getting drunk. Listen, man, there's a road for everybody, and we're here to do our thing. Thank you, OG, for your show. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. We are here today. It is December 27th, and we're rocking and rolling. Oh man, we got OG Big Wicked in the casa. Fuck that. I don't know, FDT. Fuck that. Oh, fuck Donald Trump. Tell me how you really feel, OG Big Wicked. Oh man. Cali Mac Evening News. I like Cali Mac Evening News too, homie. I also like that one, carnal. What happened to your 100? We've been broke that. Pablo, we've been broke it, homie. Why do SPM fans never hit the like button? Because they don't like the truth, homie. They don't like the truth. But let's not talk about SPM today. Today, we're going to talk about the one, the only, the infamous Mr. Trompito. But before we do, let me give you some local news and some state news, some local news. Then we'll get into Trump while people are coming in. First and foremost, to all you hyenas out there, that the vatos are running up their phone bill in California. As of January 1st, 2023, California prison inmates will now be allowed 2 15-minute phone calls a month, which one 15-minute phone call every other month for free to call their families. All right, guys? So starting January 1st, they will eventually start giving them free phone calls, 2 15-minute phone calls a month for free, which is, I believe it's fair, man. It kind of sucks to have people in jail as it is and to run up those incredible phone bills, which in today's day and age shouldn't be costing that much, man. Hopefully next they'll start giving free sopas over there instead of charging you $1 or $2 for the soup, homie. Nah, man, chale tamale, homie. So that's the one. So if they be calling you collect, homie, say chale. You got 2 50-minute phone calls. You're obviously using on somebody else, not me, homie. Oh man, you know what it is, carnal. Central Cal, the big YouTube yarda rep American Cholo. Yeah, that's a funny one. Where's my laugh at? Where's my laugh at, homie? I don't even know where it's at. It took off somewhere. I'll laugh for myself, man. Boo-Boo's beard might be president 2024, homie. News at 6. Boo-Boo doing the weather later. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so that's the thing. Like I said, just for you guys that came in, starting January 1st in California, you will get 2 15-minute phone calls for free every other week, which I think is more than fair, except now guys are going to get pugged for their number. I want your number, homie. Let's see what you got. So, oh yeah, let's talk about this one right now. I just saw it breaking. That is right there. The governor of Texas, I think it's Abbott is what it is. Governor Abbott from Texas. He got what he wished for. Title 42. Well, he's been making noise because he pulled the National Guard over there in Texas, and I gotta say, rightfully so, man. If that's my state, I would do everything possibly to protect it, and not just let people come in there and run amok. I'm not saying that they're coming in here to steal and do that, but you know what? Orderly manner, right? He's also getting a lot of heat because he, this Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, sent out 2 to 4 buses. I'm not sure which one is it, but I know he sent a bunch of migrants over to Kamala Harris' house for Christmas, right? And all the people that went, they had to sign a waiver to say, we're gonna go over here with our own, our own. We know the dangers. We know where we're going. We'd rather go over here, and he sent them over there, right? And you know what? I don't blame him. I'm sorry, people. I don't blame him for sending the migrants. And plus, those migrants are actually lucky that he's sending them because now they're not stuck back there in limbo. They actually have, expedited their process of getting into America, because now they can't just let those people stay out there. But that also brings the illegal immigration problem to the forefront, because a lot of these states, a lot of liberals who don't want to sit there and say there's something wrong with immigration, even though the right isn't doing anything else. But as a governor, yeah, homie, send them over there. That way they could say, hey, this is what we're dealing with every day over here. There is just too many people coming in, and you guys don't want to do anything about it, homie. So he sent him to Kamala Harris' house. I don't blame him. I don't see it as people say, oh, he's just using. Everybody's using the illegal immigrants, whether it's Republicans, whether it's Democrats. As long as nobody makes actual legislation to pass that makes it easier for people to come to this country or gives it more of a lottery. There should be some type of lottery system that allows people to come in here. But just to let millions of people come in here year after year after year after year, because they're now all of a sudden everybody's an asylum seeker. Nah, carnal, they kind of killed it for everybody else, homeboy. So it is what it is. Come on, homie. Go politics somewhere else, carnal. There's a guy vato here politicking, homie. Trucha for this vato. He might book you vatos, homie. Let's see. ¿Qué onda, Gil? Thanks for taking my call last time. Hey, thank you for being a member, homeboy. Camila Hera. Okay, Merry Christmas. Yeah. But now let's talk about my boy Trompito, man. My boy Trompito. Yes, I call him Trompito. Where on the stars? Where on the stars? Did I get Trompito in here? I gotta have Trompito in here. Yes, Kamala Harris. No, maybe I don't have Trompito in here. Let me get him in here real quick. Meanwhile, you guys can talk on the. Let me see, Trump. Where are you? I got some of the video from January 6th. The insurrection, I believe, is what they call it. Let me see, rough cut. Clifford News. Where can Trompito be? Chale. No. Maybe I put it into live broadcasting. Somebody's already. The texts are coming in. Good evening, Gil. What's up, Mikey? Yeah, Lost. This is live, homie. We are live. We'll take some phone calls in a minute. Man, but I did have a Trompito one. Maybe I didn't save it. Let me see. While you guys are coming in, I'm going to go do my thing over here. Open up my Adobe Premiere. Hope it doesn't make this whole thing crash, because Adobe does do that sometimes or once in a while. Because I need that video. I need this video. Where is it at? I am on Adobe Premiere. Opening this up. There's the video, but where is the video? I know I saved it. Export. Where did you go? Let me find you. And it should be here. Edited clips for news. Is this it? No, that can't be it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and export it right now. It's been a busy day, people. No, hold on. We're going to change the name. This is how we usually work. The Trump Files. Man, this sweatshirt is hot as hell, dude. Let me export that real quick. While I export this, I'm going to take this thing off. Man, it is. The heat is on. The heat is on. There we go. Let me sweat like a horse church over here. All right, so while this thing's downloading real quick, they had a committee that came out, and their recommendation was to charge Donald Trump. And some people will sit there and say, well, charge Donald Trump for what? Well, pretty much was starting the riots. I mean, they call it, I think, insurrection or something or other. But like I said, where I come from, where the hood's at, wherever you're at, those were damn riots, homie. Only it's funny how when black and brown tear some shit up, it's called riots, homie. But when the Weddles do it, it's called insurrections, homie. Nah, ni madre's way. Okay, let me see. Okay, I should have it now. Okay, we are back with that bad boy. Open this one up, and let me open this guy up too. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. That's the one I wanted. All right, got the comment section going again. Indictments are coming down, homie. Yeah, you would think. Now you would think, but I don't know nowadays. Nowadays, dude, I had the Trump thing here all along. Dude, what the fuck, Gilly? All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, no, I don't have it. Okay, Trump. ¿Dónde estás, mi trompito? All right, we're looking for the Trump files. Where is the Trump files? Trump files. There we go. And
I hope so.
that is the man, the myth, the legend. That's some of your guys' big homie right there. People love Trump, man. Trump either you love the guy or you hate the guy. I got a little bit of both, man. Let me see. All right. So this is the day of the infamous insurrection, right?
Because if Mike Pence does the right thing, we win the election. All Vice President Pence has to do is send it back to the states to recertify. And we become president, and you are the happiest people. Mike Pence is going to have to come through for us. And if he doesn't, that will be a sad day for our country.
Sad day. So he's pretty much up there. That was January 6th. He's up there telling all his followers that Mike Pence, the second in command to the United States, the vice president, better send the election back to the states. And he got with his attorneys, and he thought by doing that, he gets a loophole and he's going to continue to be president. In other words, Donald Trump was not ready to step down as the president of the United States. Let me see what you got over here. Mr. Matthew, appreciate the love, my friend. Matthew Perales, $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. With the fireworks and all. So that was 12 o'clock, and these were the good law-abiding citizens over there, carnal.
We love Trump! 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 Mike Pence, I hope you're going to stand up for the good of our Constitution and for the good of our country. And if you're not, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. I will tell you right now.
He's going to be very, very disappointed. Those are all hints, Imagine this, homie. Imagine you're on the yarda, homie, the YouTube yarda. And there was two guys you're electing, right? And the guy that lost is saying this speech, getting people pumped up, getting people riled up, because remember, at this point in time in the history, the Trump administration with Giuliani and whoever else whatever other dingbat he can pick up from the library of fucking Trumpitoism, was sit there and saying they stole the election. He had governors. He was calling governors, and the governors are saying, these are Republican governors. We can't find it. They did, I don't know how many lawsuits. They couldn't find it. So this is what happens when you get a bunch of good old boys out there saying, yo, they stole our election. That look like a peaceful.
We just had protest. Peace circle. Breach the line. We need backup.
This right here is a perfect example. I hate to break it to you guys. I know some of you guys are going to say, no, screw you. This is white privilege, homie. This is exactly what the Republicans, what the Trumpitoism have said is a big lie. Have said, no, there's no such thing. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. if those were brown or black people, if the American Cholo podcast got, let's say, 5,000 people, let's say this next election cycle, I get 5,000 people, 10,000, 20,000 Latinos, Cali Max over there, and we start rushing the Capitol, we start pushing, we're going to get shot, homie. Let's just keep it real, man. We're going to get shot. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if you say no, then you part of the white privilege, player. Do I say white privilege is just the whole reason why people fail? No. See, the difference with me is I will have that conversation with you. But if you can't sit there and acknowledge that, then you're lying to yourself, homie. Let's keep rolling.
Madam Speaker, the Vice President, and the United States Senate.
All the while, Congress is in session. There was actual politicians. I could understand if there was nobody in Congress, nobody was there, the Vice President was there. Congress was in session. You have actual lawmakers in session. I can understand if nobody was there, if they went in there and then people said, oh, no, the cops want a shot. Those officers, I hear they get the big hero thing, but at the end, they didn't do their job. They could say whatever they want. Any other race would have got shot. Oh, my, imagine. Okay, I say brown and black. Imagine if those were Middle Easterners doing that. Imagine if it was a bunch of people from Saudi Arabia, from Iraq, from Afghanistan that didn't like the president and they were in there rushing the Capitol. What do you think would have happened? They would have busted out the M16s, homeboy. Let's keep it real. But you don't want to talk about that, right? Let's keep going.
We're going to give riot warnings as soon as the outright is here. We're going to give riot warnings. We're going to try to get compliance, but this is now effectively a riot.
49 hours declaring it a riot.
5 to 50 be advised, Cal Police 1.
Let's keep it real again. Look at that. Look how many people are there. Brown, black, Middle Easterns. You're getting shot, homie. You're getting shot. Don't sit here and BS me and say, you're getting shot. You're going to the White House. That's worse than going to a police station. That's worse than going to the mayor's office. That's worse than anything. You're literally going to the Capitol. You're going to a place where you got the vice president. You're going to a place that is supposed to be the holy grail of politics. But we don't want to talk about that.
Advised they're trying to breach and get to the Capitol. Yeah, copy.
Here we go. Gil, stop pandering to the Democratic Party, but I guess money talks. No, money doesn't talk, King 24. The truth talks. I'm banging the Democrats all day long, homie. All day long. But now it's your turn, and all of a sudden, oh, you're working for the Dems. I ain't working for the Dems. I ain't working for the Republican. I'm working for the people, homeboy. And the people need the truth. And the truth is that was a damn riot. But you don't know nothing about that.
42. We're about 5 miles out. We're trying to make our way through all that.
Where you at, buddy? I love it how the people make every excuse in the book, and these are the same people. Because I was the same thing with the BLM movement and the riots. Those were riots. Those were riots, and those should not have taken place. The police shouldn't have stood by during the BLM riots and just let it go and say, "Oh, there's only a few." And the same people that are on the right that were talking all that crap about the riots are the same ones now will look at this and say, oh, these weren't riots. These were patriotic Americans. No, they weren't patriotic. They were fucking rioting, homie. In their mind, were they probably patriotic? Yeah, but they got pumped up for a failure. And that just shows the hypocrisy in people that follow political parties. There's no, the party can't do no wrong. This was wrong, homie. And if you can't come to grips with that, then you got an issue. They were just coming to. They were guys. I'm sorry. They were coming to clean the floors. They were coming to clean the office because Trump was coming back in office. They were making sure everything was clean.
Breach of the Capitol! Breach of the Capitol to the upper level!
Breach on the Capitol. If those were brown or black people, do you ever think they would have got that close to breaching the Capitol? Because I sure don't.
Jack, be advised, they're requesting additional resources on the east side as they've broken into that window and they're trying to kick it in.
Yell at them or lock them.
Without objection, the chair declares the House in recess pursuant to Clause 12B
They
of
got to
Rule
roll.
1.
They got to roll.
Mike Pence didn't have the...
And this is what Trompito tweets. Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what should have been done to protect our country and our Constitution, giving states a chance to certify a correct set of facts, not the fraudulent or inaccurate ones which they worked as to purely certify USA demands. In other words, he didn't like the results. He didn't like the results of losing, and he was a rich, privileged white guy who is used to getting his way. And he sat there, and that's what he tweets. His second in command, which is a vice president, threw him under the bus, homie. Threw him under the bus. I think Trompita would have been happy if guys would have just started firing and losing their lives for the whole thing, man. Let's keep going.
To do what should have been done.
And even if it was orchestrated by them. People said, oh, but they have video of the cops letting them in. It doesn't matter. Doesn't change the fact that these people did this. It doesn't change the fact. The difference is, like I said, it's because they're weirdos. Because they're weirdos. Listen, it's not a right. That looks like a right to me. It looks like it's going down to me.
Too many fucking people. Look at this fucking vantage point, man. We're fucked.
Look at this, dude. Come on now. Come on. Let's keep it real, people. 1, for yes, they would have shot. 2, no. If this was, let me get this thing. If this was brown, black, or Middle Eastern Americans doing this to the capital of the United States, would they have shot? Would they have shot? Keep it real. Would they have shot? That's very simple. Yes or no. If these were brown or black people, would they have shot? I can tell you without a doubt they would have shot. They would have killed dozens of people. And they would have actually had the right to shoot, because look what these guys are doing, dude. But you don't want to talk about that.
We're trying to hold the upper deck. We're trying to hold the upper deck now.
Look at this, man. Come on.
We need to hold the
These are the same individuals, and I actually agree on some of the matters when they say when the news was overemphasizing they're killing African Americans, and then you look at the video and you say, well, look what that guy did. And you know, every single one of you Trump supporters has looked at a bunch of police shootings and have said, oh, well, if that guy wouldn't have done that, he wouldn't have got shot. Look at those people and imagine them being black. Imagine them being brown. I can guarantee you would have made every excuse in the book why they should have got shot. But since it's a white boy, oh, no, they're patriotic Americans. Nah, let's keep it the same, homeboy. Keep the same energy, playboys. You don't want to talk about that. Yeah, they would have killed dozens and dozens of people. Are you going to tell me if those were brown or black people, the cops would have been wrestling with them? Nah, man, you pull out the straps and you shoot. That's what you're supposed to do. You lost the line. You lost the line a long time ago, player. Yes, so miss, there was black and brown people, but it's like saying there was black and brown people is like saying when I say there's no successful drug dealers, oh, well, I know one. There's always an exception to the rule, but the majority of that way was white boys, so miss. Come on now, player. Let's keep it real now, so miss.
All LPD, come back to the upper deck, ASAP.
And that's the video. And now I'm going to let you guys go ahead and get the phone calls in, oh boy. Because to me, actually, before I get the phone calls, let me finish my part. First of all, that was a riot. Second of all, if they were black or brown, especially Middle Eastern, they would have got shot. They would have never made it to the doors. Third, he pumped it up. Trump pumped it up. I am not loyal to the Republican Party. I am not loyal to the Democratic Party. I'm loyal to the truth. And the truth was, if that was you or I raiding the place, we would have got shot. If that was you or I pumping something up like that in the YouTube yarda, we would have been held accountable for that. He is the president of the United States, and he did nothing but pump it up. What we got coming in already? Actually, I gotta. Give me a second. Actually, get you out of here real quick. All right, there we go. Let's keep it real, people. They didn't use tape. Oh, no. If that was one of us, forget it. It would have been straight riot, homeboy. Straight riot. Yeah, there was one woman shot and killed by the Capitol Police. The one trying to come through the window at the very end. I think it was like 1 or 2 shots. No, that would have never gotten to that point. There would have been a slaughter outside. All right? And then you got a cop that got killed, and you got one with a heart attack. You had a whole shabam. Let's see, coming in again. Jay, what's going on? Oh, you hung up, homeboy. I can't help you there. Let me get the phone number up there real quick. I'm sure some of you guys are drooling to call and talk shit. I'm sure Somas is out there. Say, no, Gil, you can't do that to us, Gilly. Well, yeah, I could, Somas. There you go, homie. The number is up there if you want to call. Give your peace of mind. Actually, let me get that guy back in there. We're going to get the phone number up top so you guys can see it nice and good. There you go. Now we're looking. Now we're rocking and rolling. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's the one. But she was the only person shot, and there was black and brown people there. Yeah. Sounds good, homie. The majority of the people there, you and I both know, were weddles. It would be like having one white guy in the SA hood, and they came and robbed the place, and the homies did a riot. Who did it? The white guy? Nah, the white guy just participated, homeboy. Come on now. Good try, though. You can go ahead and call the number 818-538-9330, 818-538-9330. Instead of trying to bang on the comment section, get a phone call in, homie, and that's when we'll see where you're really at. Facts, not feelings, yeah, but, you know, and that's the crazy part is that's usually the Republican take on everything. All right, Jay, you back?
Yeah, Gil, how you doing?
I'm doing good, my man. I'm over here looking at the Trompito files. Homeboy, what do you think?
Well, I mean, I know you guys show a little clip, but it's more to that too. But facts over feelings, so people won't get whether you know.
Yeah, but some people you can show them. You can literally show them a video of Trump saying, "Oh yeah, we should riot." They'll still say, "Oh no, he meant this." It's the same thing on both sides of the politics. Both people will sit there and make an excuse.
And I agree 100%. But there's another thing too that people could even research themselves. They don't have to believe me.
Yeah, sure.
But also, like, there's many people, Nancy Pelosi and all them, they also have the power to get more officers to be more secure outside the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
And she turned that down for some reason. Who knows why? But there's so many other things that, don't get me wrong, I like Trump too. I don't agree with everything he says or he does. I do like him better than Joe Biden and everything, right? But there's so many things that went wrong that day, and there's so many things behind the scenes. And people could research, you know, so many things about that too. With Nancy Pelosi turning down more officers to be around that area.
I heard of that.
Secure, but,
I heard of that, and I can see that. But let's keep it real. If those were brown or black people rushing the Capitol like that, would they have gotten shot?
I am hearing you talk about that. I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no. I mean, anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, because look, I'm a brown man too, bro. I'm a brown man too and everything, but
Hey, wait, no mames, way. No mames. American Cholo, fuck this place. We go over there. I'm in the fool, we getting shot, fool. We getting shot. Let's keep it real, but let's not bullshit. We getting shot, fool.
Well, I mean, if you're saying it that way, well, yeah, you know.
We're going in there with energy. We're going in there saying, fuck this guy, fuck. We getting shot, fool. They're scared of us. Yeah. They will shoot us, fool. No doubt about it.
Yeah, you know what? And you saying that right now too. Like, I don't want to say yes, I don't want to say no, right? But you know, you kind of do make a good point about that too, because if we were like they were saying, oh, there's a lot of Hispanics from California, this and that, and you're right, it could be 10,000 of us, right?
Right.
Maybe the energy would have been a whole different level. Not just us, but even black people would have gone with us and work together as a team. The energy, they probably could have seen something very different from Cali or wherever. You know what I'm saying? But damn, that energy level from the officers, whoever was there. If that would have happened, what you're saying, you probably. I want to kind of give it to you right there. Now that we're talking about it, you're right.
You'll plead no contest on this one, homeboy.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, hey, I appreciate the phone call, the feedback, my man.
Have a good night.
All right, you too, brother. Let's see, we got some more. We got a lot of people calling in today. I gotta get that. Caller, who's this? Hello.
Hey, Gil, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on? What's on your mind?
I just want to know if you think Trump will actually face time for his role in the insurrection, because that seems like what the January 6th committee is pressing for.
Okay, I'm glad you asked that question. I think it's a slippery slope. I believe that the Justice Department is taking a hard look at this. If it was anybody else that wasn't as high as the president, yes, they would get charged and they would do some time. But since it's Donald Trump and he was the president of the United States, this opens up a door to other presidents getting convicted and going to prison, which has never really happened. Would not actually never happened yet, right? So if they charge him with this, then that opens up the door to Joe Biden going and doing time if they find, which there is a lot of stuff on that on his son's laptop. What's his name? Biden. What's crazy? The one that's Hunter Biden, the famous Hunter Biden, the good crackhead guy, that guy. If they find something on Hunter Biden's laptop that shows some kind of money laundering or evading taxes and all that, then why wouldn't then Joe Biden be open to the same like judicial punishment as Trump is, and then he would be eligible to go to prison? So that's why I think the Justice Department is trying to take a look at this and trying to say, well, if we charge him, guys, we are going into new territory. So I think it's up in the air, and if it was anybody else, they would charge him. But I don't see him doing time. I think that they'll try to do something. I think what they want to do is they want to charge Trump so he will never be able to run or become president again.
Thank you for taking my call.
For sure. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. But Gil, White Plague, what about us in game? The point is Trump's not guilty. No. See, it's not about playing the what if game. It's the reality. That's not a what if, homie. That is not a what if. If we were rushing the Congress as the Capitol as brown and black men, we would get shot. That is not a what if, homie. We would get shot. Get out of here. And to sit there and just say Trump's not guilty. You're telling me that Trump had nothing to do with pumping up that riot? Come on now, Blair. Come on. See what we got in the building. Berto from Chicago. What's up, Berto?
What's up, Gil? How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm getting it in, man. I'm getting it in. Not today. I'm a liberal. I'm a Democrat because I don't agree with Trump starting a riot. But go ahead. It's your turn.
Órale, ahí te va. So when he's talking about Mike Pence, remember how you were mentioning about Mike Pence?
Yes,
how
sir.
He was getting Mike Pence to, because Mike Pence was in charge of the election.
Yes.
And they found a lot of fraud in there. And Mike Pence was supposed to take care of it, and he didn't. Now, you remember when you mentioned that a lot of Republicans went against him? They didn't agree with him?
Yes.
That's because those are the ones que se les dicen rhinos, brother.
Well,
se les dicen rhinos.
I know what I know what you mean, but let me answer the Mike Pence one first. All right. Mike Pence is the vice president is always the one that certifies the election. He spoke to everybody that you can call them rhinos, you can call them whatever you called everybody. They had lawsuits. I think they had over 50, 60, 100 lawsuits, lost every single one. That means Mike Pence was part of the conspiracy. That means all the federal judges are part of the conspiracy. That means every single and these are Republican federal judges. These are Republican governors. These are Republicans, and now it's just there were rhinos. Regardless of let's say you're right. All right, let's say you're right that there was all this fraud. After the election, they looked at it for over a year. They haven't got one single case of true fraud, which tells you there is no fraud.
No, carnal, but see, that's the thing, man. You gotta, if you're really in tune with the politics, you should know where to get your information from, man. And that I could strongly disagree with you there, brother.
So which place got fraud?
Check this out. You saw when you started the video, you saw the guys coming in.
Yes.
You showed a clip where all the guys
I know where you're going.
Building.
I know where you're going. You say the cops opened the door for him.
Okay. Todos esos güeyes, they were all dressed in black and covering their face.
So you're saying they're Antifa
now? Now, exactly. Those were Antifa. Okay.
Oh, I could see some were Antifa, but there was a bunch of Proud Boys. There was a bunch of people that they already knew who they were. That they already been on the list. There was the people who got convicted didn't have any of those any of those masks on. They were showing their face and they were rioting. Okay, now answer me this.
No, see, but
so that wasn't a riot to you?
But, no, okay. Look, listen, Gil. Check this out. Look, if you had a computer in front of you, look at the definition of insurrection. I got it right here. It says an act or instance of revolting against civil authority or an established government. Now let's name some instances of riots. In California, where the most famous riots were, what did they do? They destroyed the neighborhoods, brother. That's a riot. What happened there was an insurrection, was on government property. That's the big difference, brother.
So which one?
Tú estás diciendo, no, hold on, bro. Tú estás diciendo que if it was black or brown, or they would have got shot. The person that got shot and killed in this instance was a white lady, brother.
That was a white lady. Yes, that was one. That was one. One white lady she was inside trying to go through the door. I know who it was. She was a vet. That was one. Was one person who got shot. If it was brown and black, they would have never got to the door. They would have never got inside the offices. They would have never got in the Capitol building, actually inside the tundra. They would have been shot outside.
But if that's true what you're saying, that would be all over camera. That's a government property. They would have been held accountable for that. Like
who would have been? I'm saying the cops would have been shooting. No, they would have had every right to shoot him. What are you talking about? They would have had every right to shoot him.
Okay, so and why didn't they? Why didn't they then?
Because of white privilege, homeboy. Okay. Because of white privilege.
So now watch this. Have you been keeping up with Elon Musk, what he's been releasing with Twitter?
Yes.
When all the stuff that's been so then I don't know how you can say that, because remember, bro.
He's
bringing back the tweets. But
this is the thing, though. This is the thing, Berto. This is the thing. You got me mistaken. You believe that just because I'm calling out Trump for what he did or what happened that day, right? That I automatically fall into the category of the Dems. No, the Dems are dirtbags. The Dems use Twitter to hide Hunter Biden's whole thing. They used the FBI to hide Hunter Biden's whole thing. They did.
To hide it from all platforms.
They did, because I was following the Hunter thing, and I couldn't believe all the stuff that's in the laptop. If Biden, if it was the other way around, it was one of Donald Trump's son that had that shit like Biden, like Hunter Biden. It would have been on every news outlet, 100%. 100%. Oh no, I know that. I know. Yeah, I agree. Is Trump right when he says the media? Yeah, they do. They have their narrative. Absolutely.
All right. So what got released on the Twitter files was when Trump said to march over there peacefully, when he was giving instructions to be cool. That's what you're ignoring, and everybody else is ignoring. So is the mainstream media.
No. Trump was pumping it up.
Another thing was he offered military assistance. And every politician, especially Nancy Pelosi, rejected it. So, entonces, ¿qué se puede decir? What can you say about that?
But at the end,
not you personally.
Yeah, no, I get
anybody.
it. I get it, my man. But at the end, to me, it was. Go ahead, watch it. Let's see what you got. Homie.
But here's the kicker, Gil. Okay, so they're trying to charge him for that, right?
Yes.
For the insurrection. Okay, but didn't they already try to impeach him for that though, and they lost? So how can they try to charge him again? Yes, they did.
Well,
they tried to impeach him for that, and they lost.
They did lose because after that, the Republicans that were all on board, they started losing their spine. But he's lost a big chunk of his support from the Republican Party. Like I said, I don't know if they are going to charge him, because if they do, it's going to open up the Pandora's box to charging presidents and making them go to jail. And Hunter Biden's got a bunch of shit in his laptop that I'm sure is going to incriminate his family or his parents.
But what I'm saying is they already tried to get him for this and the impeachment for that, and they lost. So what are they trying to do now? They're not trying. They can't do nothing because they already tried to do it.
They're trying to do it so he doesn't run again. For sure. All right, Berto. Hey, man, I appreciate the phone call. I got a couple more coming in, my man. Let's see what else got. Caller. Eric, what's good?
Not much, man. Salute. Here to tap in real quick on that Donald Trump conversation we're having tonight.
Let's do it. We're talking about Trumpito, the one and the only.
Man, you know what? I'm going to have to agree with you, man. There is no way in hell that a black, brown, Asian would have made it anywhere near that lawn without getting tear gas, fired at, Billy Club, they would have had the whole SWAT come out or the National Guard, beating up on everybody. They don't want to see no white bloodshed over there, man. They just don't want to show that, because it's them, it's their own people.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like when you see those videos of police officers pulling over some white guy, and the white guy's doing all kind of crazy stuff. You're like, damn, if that was me, I would have got shot already. That's exactly what went down.
And if they could, they would have kept all that stuff on the low so people wouldn't be able to see it. But you got news reporters out there, you got Fox News, you got CNN, CBS, and all them. There's no way that they can hide it. Like that's the time that they're like, you know what? Like, there's just no way. There's just no way. If they could have covered that up somehow, they would have. But it's
for sure.
Big of a deal,
yeah,
man.
but I'm gonna get Somas on here. He's gonna tell me every excuse in the book, man. I can't wait to hear this one.
For sure, man. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, man, and thanks for being our voice.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate the phone call. All right, Somas, I'm gonna give you a call back right now, Mr. Somas. Don't even trip, carnal. Let me see. ¿Dónde estás? Pinche Somas. Aquí está. Somas wants to get this shit in. Ta-da, ta-da.
Taco Bell.
Hey, I'm looking to sell you some Trump art, homeboy.
All right, send it all over. I'll take it.
What's up, Somas? How we doing, brother?
What's up, bro? I'm all right, bro. I'm here at the pad. I'm a little sick right now.
Oh man, sorry to hear that.
I think I got the Wuhan.
You got it again, huh?
Yeah, I think so, bro. But you know what? I'm doing all right, bro. I've been drinking some tequila. I took my dad's advice, and I'm feeling better.
All right, there you go. So talk to me, man. What's up with your boy Trumpito?
You know what, bro? Respectfully, bro. I gotta disagree with you, Bill.
It's always respect between you and I, homeboy. No problem.
Let me ask you something, bro. Do you know the name Ray Epps?
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. I would advise not just you, homeboy, but anybody in the comments that thinks that this is all made up. I advise some of you to look up the name Ray Epps and look up who he is and what he was responsible for that day, and the cover that the Democratic Party and the Republicans are giving this guy. This guy is on video outside the Capitol that day while Trump was still giving his speech. He was there the night before also telling people, we're going to go into the Capitol. We're going to go in there. We're going to destroy it. And the people that were there to peacefully protest, they heard what he said. And one of the guys looks and starts going, Fed. This guy's a Fed. And everybody starts going, Fed, Fed, Fed. That guy, right? They have him on video. When one of the congressmen, I forgot his name. I think his name is Corey something, bro. This dude has a fucking set of balls on him, bro. He brought it out in the Senate and said, where is Ray Epps? Bro, they tried to turn this guy mic off. They've tried everything to cover the name of this guy, Ray Epps. This guy, Ray Epps, is a government asset. And he's been used in other places. There's an independent reporter that found this guy. They found out where this guy lives. They went to his property and asked him, hey, why were you there? And why are they giving you cover? The guy got in his golf cart, took off, and called the cops. And now they're having to come out and admit that, hey, this guy's real, but hey, we're not going to charge him, even though he's on video. But they charged the little grandma. They charged people that were just basically even there on the steps.
So you're saying that he was the main instigator of this whole thing, one old guy.
You know, I would say he's one of them, bro. But you know what, bro? One of the last callers that talked about these people changing and putting on other clothes. This is true, bro. They're saying right now, bro, that there is I want to give you the wrong number, but thousands of hours of tape that are being hidden from the public. And the Democratic Party is now, bro, don't put it past them or even these fucking rhinos, like Homeboy said.
Thank you, Juan Gonzalez.
To throw out anything out there, bro, to distract when this new Congress takes over. Because there is very damaging videos that will put a lot of these people in a very bad light in the public. And they will do anything to keep this out. And simply look at this, bro, right? We went from Russia, we went to Ukraine gate, we went to Stormy Daniels, we went to this, we went to that. Now it's this. Now they did a full circle. What have they got? What happened with Russia? Did everybody forget about Russia? I mean, how many years did they tell us, the whole presidency of Trump, that Trump was going to jail? What happened with that? Why did everybody forget about that? Where is that case?
No,
what happened to the spy documents? Where are those documents? I thought he was going to get locked up and we got him. You know that the FBI secretly came out and admitted that they have nothing on him with those documents?
Yeah, and Trompito, no, listen. The thing is this. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on a lot of the stuff that came up with Trump was bullshit. I don't disagree with that at all. But to sit there and say that he had no part in this insurrection, I would say is a lie. I mean, bro, he was there pumping it up. So almost he was there. He was on the soap stand pumping it up.
You know what, Gil? I would encourage anybody listening to this conversation to watch the whole speech. I watched the speech live. Matter of fact, while Trump was still giving the speech, those dudes over there, they were changing clothes. They're on video, made with these pipe bombs and doing all that stuff. They were changing from black outfits into Trump gear. This is on tape.
Yeah, but the people that got arrested and went to prison were also on tape. I mean, they were in there, bro. Yeah. They were acting a fool.
But you know what, Gil? They got some people in there, bro. You know, there's some of the people that are in there right now under the Capitol that are charged, still haven't been charged with anything.
No, that I didn't know.
Held as yeah, they still haven't been charged.
Okay, now let me
they
ask.
They have not been charged.
Let me ask you this, almost like I asked everybody who's calling. Yeah. If that was a mob, which it was a mob, it was peaceful at first. It became a mob. If that was a mob of brown and black men with American Cholo in the front screaming, "Fuck this!" We're over there screaming. We're rushing the guy. Would we got shot, taser, gassed at least? Would they have treated us different? I don't believe that.
No,
I don't believe that.
You know why?
Why?
You know why, Big Gil? Because there's cameras and everybody's so anti, anybody being racist, right? It would have been bad optics for anybody pulling any shit like that.
I don't know.
Anybody.
I don't know.
People tend to forget, bro. The Proud Boys. People throw out the word Proud Boys like these are a bunch of white guys. The founder of the Proud Boys is a dude from Peru, and the majority of the leadership and the ranks of the Proud Boys are Latinos and blacks, and the majority of them are veterans. Look, bro, I said this before to other people. A true insurrection, bro, would have involved guns. There was no guns there. These vatos were veterans. The majority of these people are veterans and know how to use guns. That would have been a true insurrection. And then I would have said, hey, you know what? Maybe they went too far. Well, but these people, bro, you could put...
It was a riot, though, either way. They could say insurrection because they're trying to topple the government, but it was still a riot.
Let's remember this, bro. You remember when Maxine Waters came out and Nancy Pelosi came out? When the whole thing happened with BLM and said, I don't know why there isn't people in the street right now doing things. You remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Why was she never brought up on any charges? And cities burned across the United States.
That's actually a decent point. That's actually a decent point. I remember when she said that, but I would say I wouldn't have a problem with charging both of them. That's the difference with me. I don't care. I don't care about the politicians.
You remember what did Maxine Waters say? Yes. If you see them in the street, you see them anyway. You get in their face.
Yeah.
Imagine, boy, if Trump would have said that shit.
Well, yeah. Well, But this is the problem. The problem is this: that both parties are crossing the line, and no one is being held accountable for it. Whether it's the left or the right. When it came to the BLM riots, those riots should have never happened. But at that point, it was the Democrats letting America burn just so they can get elected. Yeah. That was exactly what it was, and that's what they got.
But what do they say now? Look at how bold they are now, bro. Right? They actually, you know this, I know this, some of the callers know this, some of them, their heads in the cloud, they don't know. But they actually have the fucking balls to tell us that never happened. Those were peaceful protests. Are they telling you that?
Some have. They're insane.
This
They're insane, brother.
This is how stupid they think we are. And you know why they think we're this stupid? Because there was actually people, like some of the people in the comments are stupid enough to repeat this.
But there's some people that will say the same thing about you. That you're looking at the riots and you're saying that it didn't happen, that it was this, that it was Antifa.
But
you're kind of spinning
the only difference is, you know, the only difference is
that you're Thomas Towner.
No, well, not you. But anything I say, people can look up. People can look up what I'm saying. That is the only difference. And you know what, Gil? There's one thing I will agree with you with.
Shoot.
This whole thing that they're doing is to keep Trump from running. Because you know what, bro? At the end of the day, Trump, in my opinion, is one of the greatest presidents of my lifetime.
Man, there you go.
For the people. Listen, and they need to keep that man out of office to keep the crimes that they have committed on both sides from public view. Because if the truth ever gets out of what these people are really into, bro, these people will be dragged out into the street and dealt with another way, bro.
And there you
when
go.
When people really realize the agenda that these people have, and please, people are listening to me, research it. Some of you know, research, because the agenda is way more bigger than Republican and Democrat. The agenda here is taking our rights and depopulating us by any means necessary.
Man. All right. Hey, Big Somas. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Always interesting, my man. I appreciate you, brother.
Much love, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Mr. Somas Towner. Hey, MLOs. I'm an old man. Message character is strong and spilling throughout Calumet. We are raising with your platform. It's getting bigger. Thanks for the hard work. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Erwin. What else we got? Juan Gonzalez said he's going to bang on Pussy fucking Trump. He said, pussies for Sleepy Joe. All right, we got one pussies for Trump. We got one pussy for Sleepy Joe. Oh, boy, we got one and one, Carnat. Oh, man. Let's see what you crazy boys are doing. Paulo Martinez, LA Fools and IE Fools, Unity for Liberation. That's the way. What's up, Jay?
I had to call again one more time.
Get it in, buddy. Get it in. Let's do it.
Yo, the last caller that he just called in right now, man, he was giving facts with the whole brown and black about the Proud Boys, bro. That's very true. A lot of things that he was saying is true, man. I'm not disagreeing with you or anything.
Oh no,
like
Somas is a very knowledgeable guy, homie. I like Somas. That's my partner right there.
And that's another thing too. Like, I know the question is, should Trump get charged or not? He's right. They don't want him to be elected because the truth is going to come out. They're looking into him, but they don't want to charge Hunter Biden. They don't want to charge no Democrats or inside trades, right? Or the stock market that Nancy Pelosi was doing. They don't looking into that. How come they don't look into the Democrat Party?
Yeah, because dirty politics, homie. Dirty politics. That's exactly what it is. It's dirty politics.
And it's left and right. And it's the right, it's the left. I get it. But then it seems more. There's one. The Democrats more evil than the right. It just seems like that. I know they're both crooked, but one is more evil than the other one. And I think that's why I think people are confused where to go, left or right, left or right. If I go this way, I'm the enemy. If I go that way, I'm the enemy.
Right.
Like, where do I pick? What do I choose? And I think the best part for our people probably just go independent. You don't have to choose. Be independent and pick who you think is going to be best for the next 4 years. Don't pick a side. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm a Democrat. I will never vote for a Republican." But even the Republican,
they're wrong. They're wrong. Yeah, they're wrong for that. I say the same thing. Don't pick left. Don't pick right. It's like picking a gang.
Yeah, just you're right about that. Your scenario is always a good one when you use like Yada and all that stuff.
You got to, homie. You got to, homie. And see, Ace Boy Punani said he called for a peaceful rally. Gil, why are you being ignorant? No, I'm being ignorant. All right, brother. I got another call. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, when you don't agree with me, I'm being ignorant. When you agree with me, you're right on, Gil. You know this. ¿Qué pasó, Marcos?
Gil.
Talk to me, buddy.
Yeah, I'm calling to back up some of your earlier telephone calls.
Okay, let's do it.
The last two, they're super correct. They're super correct.
Hold on. They're not just correct. They're super correct, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because people gotta know. You need to get more into politics too, and let our people know what's going on with this. Because Politics controls everything.
Of course.
And like you said, fuck politics. I don't like politics.
No,
but-
no, no, no,
but we
no, no,
have to
no,
have
no,
our
no,
nose
no,
in
no,
there.
no, 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 no. I don't know how long you've been
All
watching
right,
my
go ahead.
channel, brother, but I am the
I
politic
just
guy.
heard what you said right now. I just heard what you said right now. You didn't like politics.
No, no, no.
You know, you don't care either side.
no,
They're both
no,
corrupt.
no, no.
They're both corrupt.
I say parties, political parties. I am. What do you think I'm doing this thing? I love politics, brother. Politics rules the world, brother.
right,
So
that's
let's
good,
get that
that's
straight.
good.
I love politics, and I'm trying to educate us on politics or people who don't know it. All right, so let's keep rolling.
Okay, yeah. All right, my bad. Yeah, we need people like you to inform our people what politics is doing. A lot of people that I meet, they're like, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me. But little do they know that these people are changing plans, changing laws, rules, and they're eventually going to affect us.
Yes,
and
of
if we
course.
don't do anything now, it's going to be too late.
Mm-hmm.
So the faster we find out, the more information that gets out, the truth, we're able to fight it.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you on that. But the thing is, we also need to stop just, voting down party lines. We need to be more independent. I actually personally, we all should be independent. That way they come and cater to us as people. But as long as we continue to say, I'm going down this part, then it's like I'm buying the dope from you. I'm not shopping your price around. And that isn't the way to do it. To get better quality, to get better prices, you shop it around. You say, I am not part of your party. I am independent. If you do something for my people, then I will vote for you.
Okay, that's why we need to vote for Trump. Trump was an outsider. He wasn't political. He came from the outside. All these people, like your prior guests were saying,
yes,
they're in it together. Republicans, Democrats, they're all in it together. They're all politicians, lifelong.
Do you know what
Trump was an outsider?
Do you know? Okay, I agreed on a lot of Trump policies. I agreed on his tariffs for China. I agreed on him breaking down the NAFTA. I agreed on a lot of stuff that Trump did. But you know where Trump screwed us all, my man, and where I think people don't see it? Trump screwed all the middle class by the huge tax breaks he gave millionaires, billionaires. And people will sit there, they give jobs. No. When have you known a company to give a rich guy money that he's going to give more money to the people working? It doesn't work like that. I think that was my biggest gripe with Donald Trump. It was the biggest hustle in America's history. Again, it was just like how when Ronald Reagan came into office, did the same exact thing, gave him huge tax breaks because it's going to make the economy. No, it's going to make rich people richer and poorer people poorer and middle class become poor. And that's what my gripe with Donald Trump.
On how you look at it.
That's how I'm looking at it. How are you looking at it?
Because they could also do just exactly what he said. If you give rich people breaks, they're the ones running companies. They're going to get richer, but there's going to be more jobs, better paying jobs.
But they're not better paying jobs.
Everybody's going to get richer.
They're not. No. That's
but
that's a dream. That's a dream that Republicans sell to people that they tell you you're going to get rich one day and give us tax breaks. And
well, not rich, just so you can live good. I mean, rather than poverty, like now.
After the break of a lot of the unions back in the Reagan administration, he did the exact same thing. We had a big old a crash, which is coming with this administration as well. But giving rich people more money when they already had good breaks doesn't make the middle class bigger. When America was at its greatest as far as middle class and the rich were getting taxed like a mother, dude. But they were still living great lives. But they put this hustle into regular America, talking about don't let them touch your money. No, don't let them touch rich people's money is what they're telling you. That's exactly what Trump did. He made it. Trump's legacy is sealed forever with the rich because he passed that tax breaks for the rich. Because all I know,
but he was making.
Go ahead.
He was making everybody richer. So regardless if the richer were getting richer, the poor were also getting richer, and that's what matters.
I don't know about that, homie.
They could get rich off.
I've lost more money with Trump's tax thing than any before. I haven't paid so much taxes since after that came out.
Biden gave you money and then he took it away with the simple gas inflation, food inflation.
Okay, that's the thing.
Those stimulus plans that
horrible.
they sucked us in with, they're already gone.
Horrible.
They're already gone with all the tax and gas.
Horrible.
So it was all fake.
The stimulus plan is horrible.
Trump came in and he had to deal with everything that he dealt with and still make the economy and everything run better than these people did in the amount of 40 years that they've been in office. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was getting better, and it would have got better, except like you said, fake China threw in the fake COVID. They had that set up, too, to mess everything up.
Trump was part of COVID. Trump made the vaccine, player. You forget that?
Why did he do it? So that they could let us out, so we could start working again, so we could start making money and, making America great again. If we're all locked up, how are we gonna do anything? How are we gonna make money? How's anything gonna happen? everybody's going to go broke. So that's why he made the vaccine. I'm against the vaccine too, but that's why he made it, so everybody could get out and work again. Otherwise, they would have still had us on lockdown. If Hillary Clinton would have won and then they put the COVID, we would have still been on lockdown right now because she would have been for it and she would have been promoting it. Oh, yeah, stay on lockdown. Oh, yeah, stay on lockdown.
Oh, I don't want to
promoted it.
Like I said, I actually
Yeah,
agree.
nobody
I
did.
actually agree with a lot of Trump policy, brother. I actually
That's
did.
why Trump made that vaccine. I mean, I'm against it, but that's why he did it, because they were threatening that we're going to stay on lockdown. The only way we'll get out is if they give a vaccine, if we get a vaccine. So that's the only reason Trump made it, because otherwise we would still be on lockdown. Oh, there's no vaccine yet. We're still working on it.
But
taking 20 years.
But see, this is the problem I have with a lot of people who follow certain politicians, like almost like they're basketball icons or something, that will sit there and make every excuse.
Well, they are, because if Trump wouldn't have won, we would have, like I said, we would have still been on lockdown. Hillary Clinton would have won, and we would have been in a way worse situation right now than if Trump won.
Yeah,
because
but
she would have been all for it, like I said, and we would have still been on lockdown. They would have still been preaching COVID and all this bullshit. We would have been like China already.
I don't think so, because if Biden administration wanted to do it, he would have done it. He would have kept it doing. But I think the American people are just tired of it.
He's doing it, but the problem is before Trump came, nobody knew what was going on. A lot of people knew, but they were too scared to say anything. That's what Trump did. He came out and he said it. Once he said it out loud on TV, everybody started saying, "Hey, he's saying what I'm thinking," and he's saying it out loud. After he said it, and more people started saying it. More and more people started realizing it. Before him, everybody was scared to say it, or they were just blind to it. Period.
Hey, he's
the one that put it out there.
I take it you're a Trump supporter?
Huh?
I take it you're a Trump supporter?
Yep.
All right, my man. I got some.
If it wasn't, like I'm saying, if it wasn't for him, we'd be in China right now. We'd be on lockdown still since COVID started.
I don't know about that, but
the only reason we're out is because of the stupid vaccine. But
how can you call it a stupid vaccine?
We wouldn't have had the vaccine. They would have said we're still waiting on the vaccine. We're still waiting on almost 2 more years, 1 more year. And we would have still been on lockdown. That's the only reason we're not, is because of the vaccine, because they injected everybody with that stupid shit.
Did you take it?
I had to, or I would get fired.
This fool took it. This fool took it. I didn't take it, fool.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you didn't. I didn't get the booster, but I got the first two.
But you know how they finally But you know how hypocritical that sounds, that you're talking all that shit, and then they ask you took it. Well, yeah,
it does. But that's why I'm kind of so mad too, because I didn't want to get it. I believe that it's part of the mark of the beast. It's not the actual one, but it leads us when you have to comply. It's like the Bible says: either you get the mark of the beast, or you're not going to be able to buy and sell. That's the same thing with this vaccine, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
We wouldn't be able to travel. I couldn't work. I wouldn't be able to work.
Hey, my man, I hate to cut you out, but I got another caller, man. I appreciate the call, huh?
All right,
brother. All right. You took it, players. See how that works? Okay, 760. Oh, well, I'm sorry, guy. I know you've been calling for quite a minute here. Let me see if I can get you back on. Go ahead and call again. 760. Gil, send some donations to your subscribers. Here you go, homie. Here's $2, carnal. Go buy a tall boy. People. Yeah. This fool got maxed out boosters. Oh man, hey, you gotta love it, man. At least they got the balls to call, homie. I'm loving it. It's worthless. Well, sometimes you gotta let them talk, homie. Let people get it off their chest. See what's going on. Let me see. I made so much money in Trump's stock market. Everybody. Listen, the Obama market wasn't too bad. He brought it back. Everybody's in there to make some money. All right, let's see what we got. Hello. Mr. Terry Hesticos, how in the hell you doing, my man?
Fantastic, brother. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm interested to see what you got to say, since I know where you kind of stand. So let's do this.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for answering my phone call, brother. Hey, listen. I used to be a Trump supporter too, bro, till the pandemic came out. On the last caller's note, he said because of the stupid vaccine, we're able to come out now. I beg to differ. I beg to say, this mother flower Trump, who I thought was on my team at one point, who I thought was representing us as conservatives, I don't believe either which way, Republican or Democrat, it's two birds of the same. I mean, it's two feathers of the same bird in my eyes, right?
Yes.
Including the rhinos, they're all sellouts. They're all for themselves. None of them are for the people, and that's why I call to say we need to vote on policy, not party lines.
Yes, sir.
Forget that. And to the people who think because Trump made this stupid vaccine and put it on super warp speed to get it out here, that we're out here now, those are the people who are helping indoctrinate other people because that's not free will. That's not free choice. That's not a free America.
Yes, sir.
That's a sold out America. That's a sold out idea. Because he gave us this, now we're able to do this. No, they work for us. Quit thinking that they give us one thing they fill one hand and shit in the other.
Yes.
You know? I'm a union construction guy. I'm a union carpenter. They push blue all day long.
Yeah, they do.
All day long. They're a sold out program as well.
Yeah, for sure.
But
go ahead.
It's all for the almighty dollar, bro.
Absolutely.
So they'll sell out because they'll tell us, oh, look, they're giving us more money. We get a raise every year. I think we top out at our total packages like almost $200 an hour, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
When you do the whole entire package, right?
Yeah, the big with the insurance and everything else. Yeah.
Bro. It's a lot of dough. People don't understand. We're gonna keep pushing ourselves for more money till we're out of contract.
And that's where we're headed right now.
They're giving us more money on the paycheck, but none of it goes to the paycheck. They take it for administrative fees. They up there. All of a sudden, inflation affects our union dues as well. Our union dues go up. It's a bunch of bullshit, bro. They put a bunch of money in one hand to tax you like hell in the other hand. Because what do we do as construction workers? Drive like hell, bro. And what affects us the most? The gas prices.
Yeah.
Who controls that? Politicians. In our construction trade, people don't understand that. If they would get rid of all the red tape, we would have more jobs. There would be more construction companies. People leave California because of all the stupid leftist policies that put up all the restrictive red tape for construction workers.
Absolutely.
But
the politicians, they're not. People believe like they're their friends. They're not your friends, man. They're trying to give a service to you and trying to get reelected so they can make money and have backdoor deals and make money and all kind of. Their main thing is to stay in office and make. Yeah, exactly. And on both sides. And the thing is, we need to stay independent, vote by policy, and stop saying if you're a Republican and you're saying I'll never vote for a Democrat or a Democrat say I'll never vote for a Republican, you've already lost because that's what they want. They want you guys not to communicate with one another and understand that they're both boning you at the same time. I think
exactly. It's a DP party, bro.
It's a DP party.
In the mouth and the other one gets in the back door, bro. You know what I mean? They're raping us on both ends, big time. You know what I mean?
They're popeying us on both ends. Homie, give me that choncho.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And some people are just gladly falling asleep at the wheel, bro. Complacent. Thank you there, Daddy. Punish me harder.
Yes, homie,
tax
yes.
me more. Prop 6 passed. Just goes to show you.
Yes,
Prop
sir.
6 in 2015, people said, yeah, give me more. And for what? They taxed the shit out of us, bro. They was just both of them bending us over.
Yes,
none of them giving us.
We're doing it willingly.
Yeah, bro, falling asleep at the wheel, dog. It's not even funny.
For sure,
so that's what people need to understand. Look at the policy. What affects us, like you said, most as raza? I'm going to go ahead and throw out some numbers. AB 109, Prop 47, Prop SB 265. A bunch of these affect us. Why? Prop 47, the recidivation rate.
Yep.
We got AB 109, same thing. But that's all money for the stakeholders for prisoners.
Yep.
So why do you think they keep the recidivism rate going so high as they do?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of bullshit, man.
You got the cattle waiting to go back because you want to let the cattle out.
For the homeless.
Right.
We should be voting yes on SB 265. Force the homeless to go get help.
Absolutely.
But instead, they're like, no, we can't. If we'll ask them if they want to go, they can go. No, we need to quit asking them, bro.
Yeah, for
SB
sure.
265
I agree.
says, SB 265 says that we can deem them not capable of making these decisions for themselves and put them into treatment ourselves.
Yes, sir.
Now, when we do that, we have to start looking at insurance companies because these motherfuckers will go and make anybody look crazy so they can feed them a bunch of drugs and keep them in and out of the loop of drugs. Now, through the medical system, and that's another crazy loop that we or rabbit hole that we can go down too, because them motherfuckers are just as crooked, big pharma.
There's a lot of crooks out there, Terry. A lot of crooks.
Man, I can go on forever, big dog. But hey, thank you for letting me call, my man.
For
I just
sure.
wanted to touch on that. That guy needs to rethink his position.
You got it, man.
We're not out here free because Trump gave us a vaccine. We're out here like his silly butt out here getting shot up, double max boosted out because he thinks Trump gave us the vaccine. Fool, all you did was force yourself into a box.
There you go, player.
That's not free.
Hey, Terry, has to go. I appreciate the phone call, my man.
Of course, God, you stay safe. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
That's right. Happy New Year to you too, my man. And to the man, Chicano Caro, Happy New Year's to you all. That's everybody, homie. Left, right, in the middle, whatever you want. All right, let's see. Yeah. Good old Texas calling on the line now. Is that South Texas?
South Texas in the building.
South Texas in the motherfucking building. What's good, South Texas? Talk to us, man.
Right. That's right. Yeah, you know we're about to have a good one.
Yeah, let's get it in, baby. Oh, shit.
Hey, another good topic, bro.
We try to keep us, we're trying to keep the brain cells going over here, man.
I see you. But let me ask you quickly, and today I'll be fast. I know you got a bunch of callers.
Let's get it.
Let me ask you. So, what makes you, Gil,
yes,
the American Cholo,
yes,
believe what he's actually saying, that if it was brown people or black people, that they'd be shot? What makes you believe that? I want to hear that.
Because I know my experience with officers, as far as even a couple years back when they came to my house and raided my house and pulled me over and told me I'm a witness to a crime and that I had to come back to my house. And I said, okay, well, let's go. And then they said, turn around. I said, why am I turning around? They said, so I can cuff you. I said, why are you gonna cuff me? If I'm just a witness or a victim or whatever you want to call me, oh, for our safety. I said, wait a minute. I've seen plenty of white people in back of cop cars that were witnesses that I was standing there. They were witnessing against me, and those people were not handcuffed. And those are the kind of situations that I know personally that would happen. And I've seen plenty of videos where cops have shot people, and I'm on the cop side on this. I'm like, all right, that's where you fucked up. Just like how during the BLM, the CNN news were pushing, look, they're killing black people. And you look at the video, and I would say, well, that's where that guy screwed up. He shouldn't have done that. Yeah. So and I've seen other videos before this that I see a white guy with a gun acting a fool, and I'm like, I tell my wife, I'm watching the news, I'm like, dude, if that was a brown or black guy, they would have been shot this guy. It's like police officers, whether they know it or not, they see brown and black more as a threat. When they see white people, they see them more as docile, and maybe that may be a point in the certain parts of the streets. But if you think about it, white people are just as dangerous, maybe even more dangerous, because, come on, these fools took over this whole fucking nation by slaughtering and killing people. So they have every single killer instincts in them as we do. It's just the police officers don't look at them that way. And I truly feel that if those were brown, okay, especially if they were Middle Eastern, they would have got shot.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know about Middle Eastern because I'm not Middle Eastern, so we're brown, so we can relate to brown and black. But I think your point of view is coming from a place in L.A.
No.
And I think you need to get out of that mindset because that happened in Washington D.C.
Okay.
So you're viewing the world from the L.A. lens.
No,
I don't think that's fair.
I'm viewing the world in a whole mob of people, thousands of people, going to the capital of the United States of America, which is it's sacred land. I think it's worse to sit there and go to a police station and try that. You go to a police station and try that, you're gonna get shot. But you're actually going where lawmakers are at, where the vice president is inside. When you go after politicians, that's exactly what they were doing, going after politicians. When you go after politicians, you get shot. And I don't care what color you are, you get shot. So when I heard that those officers were giving like awards, and I saw that a few months ago, and I was like, these guys don't deserve awards. They should have pulled out their guns. They should have been shooting people from the beginning or shooting up in the air saying, you need to back the fuck up or I'm going to kill you. But the reason they didn't, again, it's because, and you may say that it's because I'm from here. No, it's the reality of the world. It's just like this. Let me give you a perfect example, right? When every day, every single day in the world, there is brown and black people getting killed. Whether it's, let's say, with terrorists, bombs, this and that. You don't see it on the news. If there was one bomb in England right now, right? I bet you in Africa there's probably been like 5 bombs. I bet you in the Philippines there's been a few. And all over Ukraine, Russia, there's been all kind of bombs. But those are brown people. If there's a bomb that goes off somewhere in London today, it's going to be on every newspaper tomorrow morning in America. It's going to be in every CNN, every Fox News, every outlet tomorrow. Why? Because we, and I say we because I've been trained this too, we have more empathy towards white people. We sit there and say, oh my God, a white person got killed. That's just the way it is. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's just the way it is because there is killings every day around the world. But since they're brown and black, that's not going to break the front page. What do you say to that?
Yeah. No, what I got to say to that is, I don't think you truly believe that you. Okay, see, this is where I'm coming from. Maybe you think or you believe that a brown person would get shot or killed, right? But I don't think that you yourself would because remember, homeboy, you identify as American.
Oh no!
So if you identify yourself as American, that makes you one of them.
No, but
which end of the gun would you be on?
The difference is this. This is the difference. This was me when I was a criminal. Right? This is the problem. Right. Okay. Nowadays, you got woke criminals out there that have been emboldened by Black Lives Matter movements and other movements like that. They've been emboldened to sit there and fight back with cops. I got caught with guns 3 different times. And during crimes, after crimes, the whole shabam. And every single time I got caught with a gun and they told me to freeze, I was a fucking one of those guys that sit there doesn't move, homeboy. Because why? Because I knew if I made the wrong move, I'm going to get shot and killed. And they had every single right to shoot and kill me. Just like many of the police shootings, I would say 90% of the police shootings are all justified. Easily. So what I'm saying is, to me, if they would have shot those people coming up, they would have been justified. I'm saying keep the same energy towards white Americans that you do towards brown and black, because if brown and black people were rushing the Capitol like that, they should have been shot, because nobody should be rushing the Capitol where politicians are at. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, it's just this. No, I'm just saying keep the same energy. If you're going to shoot a brown and black person, shoot the white person the same. If not, don't shoot any at all.
Okay, but answer my question. Which side of the gun would you be on?
Which side of the gun? I can't. I don't have a gun, homeboy. I'm ex-con, carnal. But as far as
you're what?
I'm an ex-con, homeboy.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's a hypothetical. You asked me a hypothetical.
Okay, so what's exactly?
I couldn't answer, so I'm asking you a hypothetical.
What's
Which side of the gun would you be on?
As far as what? As far as a criminal or an American or what?
No, not that. We're sticking to the topic.
Okay.
The topic is the insurrection.
Right.
If it would have been brown or black people, they would have been shot.
Yeah.
And I just told you, I don't think you truly believe that, because at the end of the day, you identify yourself as American.
And I'm
saying that because you told
me. No, I get it, homie. I get it. If I was a police officer there, I would have shot. There's no doubt in my mind. If I was a trained officer, because I can guarantee you those officers are trained to shoot. If I was a trained officer,
you would have shot your own brown person, your own brown people.
At that point, it's not against brown and black. It's against the person who's across from you trying to come into the Capitol, not protecting my job as a Capitol Police is to protect the Capitol and the people that are in the Capitol. And when I see a mob of 1,000, 10,000 people, 5,000, 2,000, whatever it is, coming our way and already broke the barrier and already have been told to stand back and are still coming forward, yeah, before they get into the doors, they're getting shot by me. And that's why probably I wouldn't be a good cop. I'm going to shoot you, homie. I'm going to shoot you if you were brown, if you were black, if you were white. I'm going to keep it equal across the board. And what I saw there was a bunch of favoritism. Because why? Because these are good white people. That's what I saw. But that's just me. You pass out on me? I think the cops got him. And that's it. He's gone. His brain couldn't take it anymore. I'm going to shoot, homie. I hate to break the news to you. Undercover caller, Gil. I don't know, homeboy. I don't know. You passed out real quick. You passed out. Yeah, but you shoot, homie. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Frank Partida, you know what it is. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Let's see. Those idiots have blood on their hands. F them. Boo Boo out buying his 300 pounds of Heina. This fool, homie. Yeah, come on, carnal. Where's that guy at? Man, why can't you see your thing? Because your podcast name is way too long. That's why you can't see it. I see what you guys. I would have used all my bullets in them terrorists. Like I said, man, if it was anybody else, they would have shot. I'm sorry. That ain't got nothing to do with me being street and thinking L.A. or anything else. Nah. Clean record. Gil Hot a clean record? Nah, I don't got a clean record. I wish I did, homie. I wish I did. No, the politicians don't belong at the capitals. Boy, you're still being LA'd, huh? I don't know what Desiree's talking about. Whatever. They cut our phone lines out real quick. They may have. The feds don't want to hear it. What are you drinking? I'm drinking cranberry juice, homeboy. All right, people. So I'm gonna start getting out of here. I think it was actually a damn good discussion, man. Seems like they were baited into it. Yeah, they may have been baited into it, but some people are baited into gangs and they join gangs and they shoot people and they go to jail, they rob people, they get shot. In other words, this is what I'm saying. Keep the same energy. Don't be a hypocrite and say, oh, well, these guys shouldn't do this. Well, then these guys shouldn't do this. Whenever you get a group of people in the thousands to rush a Capitol building, you should expect to be shot. Why? Because then the next time another 1,000-something guys get together and say, hey, man, we should go do this. And hell no. You didn't see those guys get shot? Hold on, Chicago's back in the building. I'll let you be the last caller. What's up, Chicago? You're the last caller. Let's make it good.
What's up, Gil, man? I'm calling back, man. It's Berto from Chicago, man.
Berto had to call back. Go ahead, Berto.
Man, bro. Okay, so I'm listening to what you were saying, right?
Yes.
You said you lost a lot of money when a lot of people that are calling in with the tax cuts, everybody's saying they was good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question, man. I'm not union, but your union supports all blue, right? I know you said that, right?
I know the other caller said that his union supports all blue. Yes.
Okay, my father is union, bro.
Yeah.
And when he gets letters, él no entiende, so he has me read them. He had a letter a couple of years ago when Trump was in office.
Yep.
And the letters were talking about their due money covering Hillary Clinton's what was it, her something, I think it was a court cases or something.
All right.
You think that's fair, bro? You don't think that's what messed your income up as far as the tax cuts? You don't think it was your union that cut you off?
See, what you don't know, homie, and this is going to kill your whole phone call. I hate to break the news to you.
Yeah, because I'm not union, so I'm just saying.
I'm not union either, homeboy.
Oh, órale.
I'm not union either, but listen, I can tell you that the Trump tax breaks, what they did was they stopped the recession from coming in. They gave corporations a tax break of, I think they went from 35 to 37% to like 20-something%. So they almost got a 10 to 15% tax break overnight.
He gave them a tax break,
yes.
And not only that, he gave them money, didn't he?
I'm sure there was some funds in there.
He gave them money. Now watch this. He gave Comcast. You know Comcast, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and the other big one was AT&T, correct?
Yes.
I mean, it was a whole bunch of them, but I'm just giving you the two main ones that everybody knows, right?
Okay.
When they got their money and their tax cuts, what did they do? Didn't they start cutting people off? Didn't they start laying people off? And
yeah.
the owners kept that money.
Yeah.
Now, if just open your mind. Don't think negative. Don't you think that's optics para la gente to wake up and see what's going on?
Well, you would think, but people.
No, that's not you would think.
No.
That's what it is.
No,
it's optics, bro.
That's okay. I get. No, I'm saying when you say people would wake up, you would think, but just like right now, we all saw the same video. Some people will sit there and say Trump was defusing the situation. I will sit there and say he was pumping it up. Some people sit there and say he was fighting for America. Other people will sit there and say he's a crook. Like, we can watch the exact same video, and you get 20 people in there, you can get 20 different answers. So it's kind of, you can't just sit there and believe because of what you believe.
But see, and you're right, but you're half right. But if you have people with a little bit of knowledge on the topic, and we're watching the same video, the person that has knowledge will get a different message from the person that don't got the knowledge.
Yeah, of
You
course.
see what I'm saying?
Of course. No, I see exactly what you're saying.
Okay, another thing that I wanted to touch on that you keep bringing up is you're not for either party. You say they're both bad.
Yeah.
You're right to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But let's take this back a little bit to the beginning of history, bro. The Civil War. It was the Democrats that were supporting the slavery, and it was Abraham Lincoln and the Republicans that were going against slavery. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. But,
all right, so
but those Democrats have all become Republicans now. It's not.
What do you mean?
I mean,
which
the majority.
Like who?
The majority. I think all the southern states. I want to say it was during, and I could be wrong in history, but I want to say it was during the. Was it the Nixon era? I forgot what era. What it was. There's a phrase for it where all those southern
the civil rights era.
Yeah, where all those southern states were against civil rights, and they were the Democrats, and they said, you know what, screw these Democrats that want civil rights, and they went and turned into the Republicans, all of them. And those, all those southern states. So those are the same Democrats you're talking about.
Okay, so in the civil rights era, I got to give this knowledge right here to my boy Dinesh D'Souza, because I got this from him.
Okay.
The South was so racist back in the day, supposedly, right? But it wasn't the people; it was the politics. And then the Southern people, they voted the Democrats out, and they brought the Republicans in because they were not feeling that racist stuff.
No. Mira, Berto. In the 60s and the 70s, let me break some news down to you. They were all racist. They were all racist. Fool. They would all look at somebody who was Latino and say, "Look at that wetback."
The people that voted the Republicans in, bro.
Okay.
They were not racist. That's why they voted the Republicans in.
In the 60s and the 70s, how hard was to pass legislation for civil rights? It was difficult as hell. Everybody, they were racist, brother. Listen, I'm not gonna sit there now and say that they're the horrible people. Like, let's say somebody who's now like 80 years old. That's just what they grew up in. That's it. It's like me back in my gangbanging days, and somebody tried to judge me for the shit I did when I was a kid. That was a different. That was a different person. But they were
exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about.
They were all racist. Have you ever heard the Reagan conversation he was having with I want to say it was with Nixon, dude, and he was calling African Americans monkeys.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah,
he was si era malo el güey. He was a bad guy.
Hey, wait, todos eran racistas, güey. All those old senators, they were all racist.
You can't say all of them, bro.
Okay, 95% of them.
Okay, es como tú dices. You were saying earlier. Your outtake on this is Republicans and Democrats are both bad. And I told you earlier in my call. I said those are the Republicans que son malos, son los rhinos.
Right.
Okay, because it's already proven the Democrats are all racist because they're the ones that's the party that supported slavery.
That's a bold statement. Today I literally
had the party that supported slavery, brother. That's the party that supported slavery.
Today
those were the Confederates.
I literally had a guy sitting here having a conversation.
KKK were Democrats, brother.
Yeah, but all those Democrats are Republican. They're both the same. They're both the same, brother. Son iguales.
So you that's how you go. Remember how you were saying that they're both part of a gang, and if you got to decide which one, nah, bro, you go with intuition with what is right. You use your intuition. That's what you were born with.
I vote down policy line. I don't vote down party line. I vote down policy.
So otra cosa I wanted to touch on was
una más, way. If not, I'm gonna charge you $2 a minute, fool.
You were talking about, you guys were talking about the vaccines, how Trump pushed the vaccines.
Yeah.
No se les olvide, bro. Before he pushed the vaccines, he gave out these medicines that help get rid of all that. But the news downplayed them, and they said that people were dying. He gave out hydroxychloroquine, ivermectin, azithromycin, and doxycycline with zinc. You investigate those.
No, I remember those.
Esos, I kid you not, brother, esas medicinas matan la mayoría, like I could say almost like 95 to 100% de todas las enfermedades known to man, bro. Right. And that's not a conspiracy theory, bro. Look it up. Matter of fact, the guy that created ivermectin, he won a Nobel Prize for that, bro.
No, I know I know what you're
Todos los
talking
que
about.
estén escuchando, todos los que están escuchando, let them do research, brother.
Damn, fool,
Para que vean.
Big Papa's trying to block you, fool. Big Papa said block his number after this.
Damn, what a hater, man. No,
they're vicious, fool. They're vicious.
That's dope. No, but you look at everybody that's calling so far. They're all Trump fans, and the ones that are all in the chat, those are the haters, bro. Like, hey, como sad, bro.
Listen, I don't agree with everything, but I myself not a hater. I just like to have these conversations with people, whether I agree with them or disagree with them. I think it's a good thing for us to sit there and have these conversations, let other people hear.
I think it's a good thing for us to have this platform that you got, bro.
Thank you,
man. Matter of fact, last week when I first called in, bro, you know who enticed me to call, bro, was a black dude that he says, I'm not a Trump fan, but he did this and he did that. That guy was an in-closet Trump fan, bro. He just didn't want to come out and say it, bro. You know what I mean? He's the one that I've been wanting to call your show for months, bro, because when you talk politics, I was like, damn, a Chicano talking politics, bro. That's the shit, bro.
That's
because
right.
When I watch stuff on this topic, son puros güeros, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, damn. Like one thing I can't stand, bro, because you gotta have an open mind, an open heart.
Yes.
When old people like my parents, like my dad and my uncles, when they get together and they don't want to talk politics, what do they say? That's why I don't talk politics and I don't talk religion. And I tell them, why not, bro? That's what controls our life.
Right.
That's what runs our life, bro. That's some ignorant to say, bro. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah. No, we got to talk about it, and we got to have our own platform to talk about it, because you're absolutely right.
Definitely. You know what you should. You know what you should do, brother? Have a Zoom thing. Have a Zoom where people could call in, bro. Because, man, I got a lot of evidence I could just show you, and the caller, so you guys could be like, oh, wait, this guy's on some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do it on the what's name every once in a while. I don't know how the green screen on there, but I'll try it on there where you can jump on. Actually, on this one, I think I can eventually do it where you guys can jump on as well.
All right, man. But Gil, man, thank you for your platform, man. This is shit, bro. I love that people call in, bro. And most of your callers, except for maybe one, was not a Trump fan, bro. But para que veas, güey, todos los inteligentes hablaron y todos los culeros, los pendejos are on the chat, bro.
Hey, bang. All right, brother. Have a great night, my man. Appreciate it.
You too, bro.
All right, people. We are out of here, man. Hey, we got a new member in the building. AT, what's good? I can't do it, man. I guess. We're going to keep going, man. They want to call. Let's see. Caller, who's this?
It's me, Pat.
Hey, what's up, Pat? I guess you guys don't want to let me go yet, man. Let's do it. Let's get it in, Pat.
No, absolutely. Hey, first and foremost, this is a good here. I'm hearing a lot of good stuff, and then you got a lot of not good stuff.
It depends where you're standing. It depends what side of the aisle you're standing on, I guess, Pat.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And I just want to let you know that the bottom line here is, like what you were talking about, you would shoot if you were a Trump there online.
Yes.
Okay, just like you say, whenever you have a mob of 10,000 or more people and you only have 20 to 30 cops there on the field, half of them were spread out. They got overran by an order that was given by the president at a speech, along with other people talking about it, firing up the crowd.
Yep.
They didn't go there to shake everybody's hand. They went there for one purpose.
Yeah.
And that one purpose was to attack.
Yep.
Bottom line,
Agreed.
if he didn't agree on saying turning over that was their plan. It was planned already.
Yeah.
For weeks and months. It just didn't happen where people just flew in to take pictures and shake and kiss and sing all this good stuff. It was a plan. This was planned months ahead of time.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you.
So the bottom line is another thing is you have crooked on both sides of the branch here. Okay.
Right.
Now the bottom line here is the reason why, if Trump is, I'm not saying Trump is a is a bad. He could have been probably one of the best presidents if he would have went about it the right way and not do stuff. He just tried to take too much control and power.
I agree with you so wholeheartedly. Yes, you're absolutely right. But people are making every excuse in the book for him, which is wrong because that's how dictators are made.
Right. So the bottom line is, if he would have went in and did what he had to do, yes, he could have probably been the best president because he has a great voice. And his voice is heard, and it's known, okay? Other presidents are mellow. They didn't want to stir that pot up because this country is run off of money. And everybody wants part of the pie. Nobody wants it. Now, Trump went in here like taking charge and this is going to happen, and that's going to happen, and that this is the way he wants it. It's not the way everybody wants it.
Absolutely.
So both sides were kind of like, you know what, he's pushing too much, he's doing this too much, he's doing that too much. But people got to understand is this country isn't run like that. It's like more of a dictator. That's how he came in charging.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the beautiful part of this country is a transfer of power. You know, whether you like it or not, we don't have this big thing because what he did, he was trying to open up Pandora's box to from now we're like a third world banana republic that now when somebody comes in, no, I didn't lose, I'm staying in office. No, you lost. Your vice president, which is your second in command, told you lost. The governors you were calling, you lost. No, you can't sit there and have all these people telling you lost and all of a sudden be like, no, I didn't lose.
Yes, absolutely. And see, like I said, Trump came from a family where it's all about money and power. And he's the type of person, I'm sure everybody wants to be like him with the voice, but there's a lot of people that don't have the balls, but he gave it too much balls. At the wrong time in the wrong place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I hate to say that.
He didn't have a filter, and he wanted to sit there and think that it was like a CEO and you could do a hostile takeover. This is politics. You can't do that kind of stuff. I agree with you 100%. Hey, my man, I appreciate the phone call, player. Go ahead. You say your last words, my man. But it was a great phone call.
Hey, all I got to say is I just hope everybody gets it together on both sides, because we deserve it. We're from the United States of America. We deserve a whole lot better, especially our veterans and our homeless here at home. That's all I have to say. That's where they need to focus at. And then the drugs, like what cracks me up real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
They always talk about drugs coming across the border and this and that. Hey, we have more drugs here in our jail system than coming across the border and stuff like that. You know, don't make no sense. Everybody, like I said, everybody wants part of the pie. Nobody's gonna nobody wants to corrupt their money. Everybody wants change jingling all the time. It's just part of the pie, but just kind of break it down. Don't be so aggressive.
Yes,
and watch this country run smooth.
For sure.
You have a good one, Gil. God bless each and every one of you guys out there.
Hey, man, God bless you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Thank you. What an excellent phone call, man. So with that, players, you guys know what it is. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Even if you don't like what I'm saying, but if you like the conversations that are going on, make sure to hit that subscribe button so we can grow the platform larger and larger. Why? So we can have these conversations on a bigger scale, get bigger guests in here who want to talk this kind of politics but don't have a platform where brown men can talk these politics. This is one of a kind. Let's make it happen. 2023 is coming, baby, and we're gonna get it in. Other than that, we're going to have the boys from Coyote in the building on Thursday.